Okay, welcome back, and this time we've got Badtrip plus Liivet, who is new to the beta team now. I'm sure you guys know who he is. He streams quite a bit. He plays quite a lot as well, especially with Badtrip, and he's pretty reasonably rated. I think he's about 1800, pushing 1900 I think at times. I'm not sure. Against SEBA and Ritesh, who obviously won the last game, I think. No, they lost the last game. I've lost it. I don't know where I'm at or who I'm with or who I am, what I'm doing, where I'm doing. I don't know. Either way. Oh, we're alright. No worries. Okay. Yes, he's stream cheating, I'm sure. And again, we see Badtrip going with the early mill. He's playing as Japanese. Interesting. So we've got Japanese and Mayans versus Mayans and Incas. I'm not sure if he was supposed to get Japanese or not, but one amazing thing about the Japanese is that he can get hunting dogs, a mill and a lumber camp with his starting wood. It's a huge thing that they can do that, because they get cheaper mills and cheaper lumber camps, of course, so they can do all of those things at once without having to gather any extra wood to make the lumber camp that I was talking about before. I'm kind of curious why Badtrip got Japanese though, because we did choose team random and we were supposed to get Incas. I'll just bring that up with them now. Weren't we supposed to get Incas? But either way, we got Japanese. Whatever. Trevor. Not getting hunting dogs just yet. Can't afford it. Yeah, we were supposed to get Incas. I don't know why. There we go. Just getting hunting dogs right now. And we see boar at the front, 4 deer at the front. He's found 2 extra sheep as well. Well, he's found all of his sheep now. And he just needs to find his other boar, which is probably going to be over here somewhere. And he can start doing that. Getting a loom, so make sure he's not got an idle TC at all. And maybe he's going to have to do a long lure anyway. So he might have had to get loom just to make sure he could lure the boar without dying. Which is sometimes the case, as we saw when Ree lost his villager to that boar because he tried to lure it from halfway across the map. Oh, here's the other boar down here. It's not too far away, you could probably make that without loom, but probably just getting loom so he didn't have an ILTC there. I'm going to lure that first one in, and making a lumber camp over on this side. That is one thing to point out actually. He's got not the best of maps. We are playing Arabia, of course, which as we know is very open, so it's bound to be you know, pretty hard to wall, but his lumber camp, this is miles away from his TC. He's got very bad wood. He's got the closest wood is probably over there actually. He's got wood down here, but it's kind of on a hill, which is not the best place to put a lumber camp, and he's got wood at the front, but really his wood is so far away, and he's going to have to defend this with some spearmen, most certainly. I would say it, but would put it on, but I muted the taunts. Back gold though, which is reasonably nice for him. It does mean that he can afford, if he has to turtle up a little bit, because he won't be pressured on the front by anything. So he should be alright to take the gold at the back. And yeah, it's time to move some villagers over to bury. He's luring his second boar in now. Nothing out of the ordinary really. And he could also go and lure his deer in with his scout. It could work out very well. Ritesh playing as Mayans, and he has found exactly where Badtrip is. And yeah, I'm just making sure that this is right. He's found exactly where he's at, so this is going to be interesting because he knows where this wood is. The only thing is now, because of the new upgrades, the Mayan Eagle Warrior is no longer an Eagle Warrior, it's an Eagle Scout, which does make them a little bit nerfed in the Castle Age. You have to upgrade them to Eagle Warriors. And that does mean that harassing this wood could be a little bit awkward with Eagle Scouts. I don't really know how it's going to play out. We'll have to wait and see exactly what Badtrip does. I imagine Badtrip is going to go for archers, though he is actually going to drush. He's making a militia right now. He's sending a villager over to the back gold here, and ooh, that's not so good. He did get housed, and that's not really ideal when you're drushing, because if you're drushing, you do want to get your drush over there pretty much as quickly as you can, and if he can actually do it reasonably quickly, he can catch his opponent off guard and do it really well. Yeah. Gonna send out some militia right now, see what he can actually find. I don't know if Ree's seen the barracks or not. If he has, then he'll expect it. He'll build some little palisades to protect his villagers, so he can take some gold of his own. And we might actually see drush as well, as he's taken gold already also. So that's kind of interesting. We might see him drush as well. It's not uncommon to see mines drushing, so perhaps sort of expected. We'll see how it goes. Ritesh's score is fairly high, and considering Badtrip's making militia as well, I can only imagine that he is trying to drush also. Starting to take the deer on the front now, building a mill on there, and of course with the cheaper mills that you get as Japanese, it is fairly easy to do that, as they do cost less wood, and you don't have to gather so much wood to make the mill, of course. It makes it a bit more affordable, and he's going to be able to gather those deer in. I'm interested to see how many militia he goes for. He might just go for the 3, he could go for 4. Looks like he's going to go for 4 actually, and we'll see how it goes. Not actually going to drush, so I thought he would, to be honest with you, because his score is very high. But no, he knows exactly what Badtrip's up to, and if he can protect his villagers, then he should be okay. We'll see. It looks like, yeah, it looks like Badtrip's going to be forced away here, and is going to be a little bit harassed. He's going to be kind of harassed on these deer here, and this wood as well. And he's going to bring in a 3rd militia right now also, and Badtrip could just go for a fast castle behind this. Of course, he's going up against Mayans, so he's not really going to be wanting to make infantry, as mine's much more likely to go for archers and crossbows, of course. So he's likely to go for archers himself. We'll see how it plays out. He should be able to feudal just after this villager. I think he'll probably go up on 30 population, and yeah, going to click up just now. Not really able to do too much. He's prevented a few villagers from working all that much, but he's not actually done that how much harassment. He's not killed any villagers off, and now we're seeing archers coming in from as well. Pretty much expected stuff, and he should be able to get his scout, and Badtrip's going to have to get out of there. Oh, that is not good. Losing your scout is never a good thing at all. Might lose this villager though. Oh, he could have saved that villager. All he had to do was run towards his TC. It would have been fine. But Badtrip lost his scout, and that's something that you don't really want to happen. Having your scout around is always handy. You can always have a little poke and see what your opponent's doing. But without his scout, he's lost a little bit of his maneuverability, and now he is going to find himself a little bit in the dark. He's going to know that, of course, Ritesh is going for archers, but he's not going to know how many archery ranges. He's not going to know how long it's going to go on for, until he has got his own archery range out and he can start pushing across the map. But for the time being, is going to be able to push Badtrip away, and Badtrip, he could fast castle, but I don't think he's going to do it at all. He's not going to have enough food, and he's not really got enough villagers on farms. He's certainly going to go for archers. He's got a lot of villagers gathering gold right there. He's got 2 lumber camps over upon this side, and he should have enough right now for an archery range pretty much straight away. We see an archery range going down there, 2nd one as well, and we might see a blacksmith straight away as well, so we can get fletching pretty quickly on. There we go, yeah, we do see a blacksmith straight away, so we will get fletching fairly quickly as well. And he might be playing a little bit of catch up here, because as you can see, already has fletching done. He already has at least 4, I'd say, archers out on the map. I'm assuming he's going to be going double archery range as well. But he might also go for a fairly fast castle time. We'll see how it goes. Skirmish is going to come out for the time being. Archer as well, and if he defends with skirmishes, it could work, putting a watchtower up on this wood, and that is not ideal, to say the least. Having to put a watchtower on your wood is not ideal. But of course, there really wasn't too much that Badtrip could do to defend it over there. Oh yes, one archer down and 1 severely injured, so he's kind of evening the field out a little bit. Fletching being researched right now. Another archer down, fletching is done, and Badtrip should be able to push Ritesh away reasonably okay for the time being. There we go, he has done it. 2 archers in the back right here, and if microed well, 3 even, they could actually pick off a couple of villagers. Getting his eagle scout in there, as you can see, it's only a scout. It doesn't have all that much HP or even attack, so it's worth noting that the eagle scout isn't that strong, and it does have to be upgraded to eagle warrior and then elite eagle warrior. Xing Liivet, so he knows exactly where to go and attack. and hopefully we'll have quite a long game here. I'm thinking we might just get quite a reasonably long game. Badtrip can sustain production from 2 archery ranges right now, though one is idle, and he can also continue to make quite a lot of farms, which is really useful to him as well. And ooh, Eagle Scout, is he gonna die? No, he's not. He's gonna survive and he's gonna get away. Eagle Scout's really nice and fast, which is good. Not really so much to say right now. It looks like Badtrip just going to continue with archers for the time being and play a little bit defensively. He's going to aim to do a reasonable castle time, I think, but if Liivet can actually help him out a little bit with some army, then Ritesh won't be able to get up too many archers. From the amount of archers Ritesh has sent over to Badtrip though, I've kind of got a feeling that Ritesh might be going for a faster castle time, but we'll have to wait and see. But crossbows are certainly very powerful indeed, and if Ritesh comes over here with some crossbows, he's going to be able to hit villagers even though that tower is there, because with the +2 range and the +2 attack, it's a reasonable amount of damage. And purely archers from him at the moment. Of course, he's playing as Mayans as well, so his economy is going to be in decent shape just because of that. A couple of villagers for absolutely free. Oh, sending a volley of arrows at that house there. That was a little bit of a waste. He could have got another villager, but might be able to get another one for free. And that is 3 down. Badtrip not in amazing shape right here, having to defend, and the defender is always a little bit of at a disadvantage. You're always having to oh, nice, a little wall in to prevent him from escaping. Not sure that's the best idea. He's only got 3 archers over here, well 4, and he doesn't have as many upgrades. Ree with some nice micro, not enough though I don't think. He's actually going to force him away, and that was a nice little wall in there. Ree forced away on the right side, and he lost a few archers there as well. More archers coming in, and Ree is definitely not going to be going for an extremely fast castle time at all. There's more archers coming in right now, and Badtrip has lost quite a lot of villagers already. Ree is all over the place, and this is what I say about being the defender is not always the best, because it does mean that you're always having to react to what your opponent's doing. You're not the one calling the shots, you're not the one playing the cards, you're the one that has to react all the time, and it certainly doesn't look like Badtrip's got enough back here to defend against it, but he has got some archers and skirms of his own into Ree's wood line, which is really handy. He's going to be able to get a few villagers of his own back here, but he has lost a lot of his own villagers as well, so it's kind of in favour of Ree at the moment. Liivet's going to come over and help him out, I think. More villagers lost. Never a good thing at all. But Badtrip forcing Ree away from wood here, forcing him away from his farms as well, which is always a nice thing. Throwing away a few units here for nothing really. Attacking uphill, not a good idea. Even the skirmisher doesn't stand up to much of that. And archers are going to survive. Liivet up to the castle age nice and quickly. He is playing as Mayans, so we'll probably see crossbows out of him. We'll see how that goes. I'm not really 100% sure how this new Eagle Warrior, Eagle Scout thing works. I don't know if it makes the Eagle Warriors any stronger at all. Not sure, to be honest with you. But Liivet doing a pretty good job. We'll probably see some crossbows coming in fairly soon from him to help Badtrip out. He said he was coming, but I don't see him anywhere just yet. Badtrip's slowing down a little bit on his archer production, I think. He's going to try and just defend for the time being. There's not really a lot else he can do. He's not the one calling the shots. I do think that Ritesh is going to be thinking about castle fairly soon, though he has actually made quite a lot of army so far. Oh, SEBA doing a 2v1 over here on Badtrip. Poor Badtrip, he's been on his toes all day long, and SEBA is sending his army right into Badtrip's base. Thankfully, the cavalry, or the crossbowmen, have arrived from Liivet, and he's going to be chasing them down with his own crossbows, Xing each other so they know exactly where everything is. SEBA with a lot of free kills right there. Badtrip losing so many villagers this game. He's lost so much. I kind of feel sorry for him. But SEBA's going to find himself trapped. He's going to be up against crossbows with +2. He's going to try and escape out this side, but it's not going to work. These archers are probably all going to die, and that is a huge win for Liivet right there. That is a very large amount of army lost for SEBA, and SEBA is sent packing. He got 3 or 4 villagers, but still, Liivet with a huge army here, and he should be able to defend Badtrip for the time being. SEBA possibly up to the castle age roundabout now. Same for Ritesh as well. At the moment it's only Liivet who is up to castle. And a lot of villagers queued for Badtrip. He has lost a lot, of course. More archers on the front for Ree. They're still poking and pushing, but it doesn't look like they're going to be able to do too much more with Liivet here. A lot of crossbows for him, and at just the right time as well. A very nice castle time indeed. We'll see what he manages to do with that anyway. No cartography, unfortunately, as Badtrip doesn't have a market just yet. And he's not likely to buy one or build one for a while actually either. But for now, just making more farms, taking more gold. He's going to keep archer production up, but he's also going to be making going up to the castle age when he can as well. He doesn't want to get left too far behind. He has lost so many villagers though, and it's really not ideal at all. Ree is up to the castle age, so we'll see crossbows from him fairly soon. SEBA as well, and I thought around now they would be going up, so I'm not really surprised that they're up right now. Liivet did get up to the castle age really quickly though, so I mean he has got the advantage there. He could have took out quite a lot of units from Ritesh and SEBA. We'll see once, well, if we get cartography, what he's actually doing. Looks like Badtrip about to go up to castle. He's just researching wheelbarrow right now. Once that is completed, he can click up, and he's just making skirms and archers for the time being. Not really surprised at that. He will probably go for crossbows and maybe elite skirmishers once he gets up to the castle age. No +1 defense though, and I think that's mainly because he doesn't want to. Oh no, he's just doing it now. I was going to say maybe he doesn't want to delay his castle time. But it shouldn't delay his castle time anyway, because he should still just get 130 food by the time wheelbarrow is done. Just, I think. He might be delayed a few seconds, but he's going to go castle either way as soon as this wheelbarrow research is done, and +1 is being researched as well. So he's just going to defend, wait till he gets up to castle age, and then probably upgrade to crossbow and maybe elite skirmisher as well. We have got crossbows coming on from Ree though. Badtrip just clicked up, and again he's having to play the defender's game, which is really not ideal. He is starting to take some more stone though, and he will certainly want to get enough stone for another 2 TCs once he reaches the castle age. Xing here to show exactly where Ritesh is. Ritesh with +2 attack, just +1 defense, which is kind of expected, and of course the crossbow upgrade, which really does make quite a lot of difference in this attack here. Ree gonna push forwards again, and Badtrip likely to lose some more villagers. It's not looking so good for him. Badtrip would be good to kind of just lead him up to this hill perhaps, and try and attack him on the hill, or even lead him towards this tower so that he can attack him with the tower. He's got a little bit of arrow fire from the tower attacking as well. Lead him up to the hill, a little late though. And Badtrip's lost his whole army once again. This is really not so good for him. He's not having the best game here. But I think after that drush failed, he was at a little bit of a disadvantage, of course, not able to get so much army out, causing him to lose quite a lot of villagers. Ree gonna head straight over to this gold camp, and oh, he's gonna have to pull all of his villagers off gold again, and we're gonna see a lot more dead villagers. There's 2, there's possibly 3 if he turns around. There's another one. Yeah, not surprised. And Badtrip once again forced off gold. Liivet comes to the rescue again, but by this stage there's only 4 crossbow left for Ritesh anyway. Badtrip going to go up to the castle age in just a moment, continuing with his archer production, and yeah, we'll see how it goes for him. Oh, SEBA on the front with more crossbows, more dead villagers. It's as simple as that. Badtrip losing so much here, but he's almost got enough for another 2 TCs. He's almost got the stone for it. He can certainly afford another TC right now. He might be able to defend a little bit with that. With the help of Liivet, he should be able to do it. A siege workshop going up at the back, so he's going to go for a mangonel. I'm not really surprised. A mangonel is a great way even to defend against crossbows. And oh, look how quickly that palisade went down. He's going to find more crossbows in his base. Ugh, not good. But it looks like Liivet might just have enough to help him defend. Anyway, crossbows for Badtrip completed. Mangonel going to come out as soon as he gets the wood for it, and another TC going up over here on this golden wood. Not surprised he went straight away with the TC. It's really important to not neglect your economy as well. Liivet gonna be able to defend Badtrip's base for the time being. I can only hope though that this isn't affecting Liivet back at home. He's also got Ritesh on the front. This TC should go up just in time, and if this TC goes up, then he should be alright at defending this wood for now. But Badtrip's economy really not so great. Liivet going up to the Imperial Age already. That's a really nice time. Liivet really on top of his game today. I hear the Mangonel coming out. I don't see it though. Where is it? Oh, it's a Mangonel from Ritesh here. And Liivet's going to have to micro this quite well. He's going to catch it off guard. There we go. Mangonel's going to go down. Ritesh not paying too much attention to that. And, oh gosh, Liivet should be able to defend. He might go for Arbalest upgrade really quickly, actually. Likely he's throwing up a castle roundabout now, going for plumed archers as well. But with this amount of crossbowmen, he'd be in good shape to go for Arbalest. It's a fairly cheap research, and it's... You've got that many crossbowmen, it kind of makes sense to do it. I imagine he's going for a bodkin arrow as well. But Badtrip really having to defend a lot here, and it's certainly not good for him at all. Liivet help him out as much as he can. No bracer just yet. I'm kind of... I thought he'd have bracer done by now. Maybe he's upgrading Arbalest, I don't know. Either way, he's walling SEBA into his base so that Liivet can come in and massacre his army once again. Doesn't seem to be happening just yet though, and I'm wondering where is Liivet's upgrades to his crossbows. Perhaps he's just going for plumed archer already. Maybe he's already sieging SEBA's base. I don't know. It could be any of those things. Looks like he's got ballistics already as well. Badtrip losing so many villagers. It's really not good. But Liivet Liivet even kind of carrying the team a little bit here, don't you think? Just a little bit of carry. But third TC going up for Badtrip. He's not going to give up, of course. He has got a good teammate on his team who is helping him out massively by defending his base. If he can just get himself back on track and back into the game, then he should be alright. He's got plenty of gold coming in. Again, now he's got these villagers gathering. He can continue to make crossbows of his own, and he has got bodkin arrow done as well, which does mean that he's going to be okay for defending at the time for the time being. I never saw a Mangonel coming out for him though. I don't know if a Mangonel came out and he just sort of it died, but he made the siege workshop. No Mangonel just yet. He's continuing to make crossbowmen once again, but at this stage ideally you really do want 3 archery ranges or maybe even 4 producing crossbows at a reasonable rate and having a really good economy behind it to do a nice Imperial Age time. Can't believe Liivet's already Imperial though, and he's sending a counter right out towards Ritesh's base, I think. Really got no idea what he's doing. There's the market from Badtrip. Maybe he's just hearing me complain so much about how little map I can see and how much we don't know what's going on. But that market does mean we'll get cartography and we'll be able to see exactly what Liivet is doing. Badtrip right now still going to get a lot of wood. He's going to need a lot of wood here. And he will just be working on booming for the time being. Gonna keep creating a few crossbows, but nothing too major. I don't think he's gonna add another archery range in for a while. He really needs to get his economy in shape and try and catch up to the other guys, because if he doesn't, I'm gonna upgrade to cartography because it is free. Oh, Liivet, nice. Crossbows still, no bod bracer just yet. Interesting, but oh wow, Liivet's gone for eagle warriors. That's interesting. He is attacking SEBA with eagles. That is interesting. Very interesting. Oh. Pay attention down here. Ritesh has a lot of crossbows there. And Liivet just lost all of his. But Liivet is going for eagles here, and that's kind of interesting. Also kind of cool that he's doing it. I don't know if he's upgrading elite eagle. He is into the Imperial Age right now, so perhaps that's going to catch them, well, not catch them off guard, they know about it now, but oh wow, I'm kind of interested to see what he does with those. He's got +4 armor defense on them, pierce armor even, which does mean that he's going to be in a really nice position to go and attack crossbows with if they're out in the open. If he upgrades to Elite Eagle, then even better. We'll keep an eye on that indeed. Badtrip with a 4th TC going up, and as I said, just going to be working on his economy, trying to get it back into shape, booming as best as he can, and still creating crossbows as well. Up to the Imperial Age right now also, and Ree has a ton of crossbowmen, so he could be going for Arbalest. We'll keep an eye on that. And I'm really surprised that Liivet went for the crossbows. Sorry, not for the crossbows, for the Eagle Warriors. It's not something you usually expect to see. There's the elite, 9 attack, 8 pierce armor. They are very, very strong indeed. And usually that's the kind of strategy you see out of the Aztecs, not the Mayans. But he's going for it. He is going for it. Castle going up as well for Liivet, which means he could be going for their unique upgrade. Let's actually have a look what the new Mayan upgrade is. Actually, the new Mayan UT is mercenaries, which means wait, that's Magyars, not Mayans. Hold on one second. Mayans, sorry. Tlatuani improves archers, crossbowmen and arbalest by giving +3 attack versus buildings. Don't think that's so useful. And then of course Eagle Warriors 40 hit points is El Dorado. Let's see if he does it. I mean, these guys absolutely going to be raiding Ritesh's economy like mad right now. And though Ritesh is into the Imperial Age, he's got a lot of crossbows. He's going for plumed archers actually. So yeah, he's going to go plumed archers. He's even making elite eagles of his own. I mean, these guys are kind of catching me off guard with this. It's not usual that we see these kind of builds. But Ritesh going for plumed archers and elite eagles. Very, very strong combination. And I don't know why Badtrip has Japanese here. He should have Incas, as Incas is the other guy, and he should be team random. So, oh well, either way. 4+2 defensive on these guys, so he needs the extra defensive upgrades. And Eagle Warriors, they're not actually so good. We see slingers and we see Kameyuks coming in. But one thing to note about Eagle Warriors, they're not actually that good against archers when the archers are all bunched up in a corner. And especially if they have thumb ring as well. But right now they are pushing him back. Of course, Liivet trying to do some more harassment where he can, but Ritesh's army is absolutely huge right now. But then again, so is Liivet's. Sending units over to SEBA. SEBA, of course, he has a castle, as he does have those Kameyuks, and he has slingers as well. And I think slingers are a great unit to go for here, as slingers are kind of like hand cannoneers, but for the Incas and the Mezzo units. I think we see slingers here. They should be really effective actually against the elite Eagle Warriors. They do melee damage and they attack. They have an attack bonus against infantry, if I'm not wrong. You might have to check check facts with Cision if he's still in the chat. But Sling is certainly a good unit to counter the elite Eagle Warriors. So far it seems like he's doing okay, though the elite Eagle Warriors do seem a little bit strong at the moment. Continuing to raid. Liivet's doing a pretty damn good job over there. Elite Eagle Warriors from Ritesh as well, as I said already, doing a damn good job with that. And no El Dorado from either of them just yet. Badtrip still going big on economy, a 5th TC going up at the back, and now he's got a lot of resources available to him. Could be a nice idea for him to go for Samurai a little later on. We are seeing Eagle Warriors out of a lot of these guys, and as we know, Samurai do make a pretty damn good unit to counter elite Eagle Warriors with. Unfortunately, the speed of the Eagle Warriors is just something that they struggle to catch up with a little bit. Liivet sending lots of stone over to Badtrip so that he can actually defend with a castle. And some eagles going in. Liivet's there to save the day. He's got more upgrades on there, so he should be absolutely fine. And finally, we do get to see a game that lasts quite some time, which is really nice. Ritesh still with his mix of crossbows, because he's got them alive still. Plumed archers and mainly just Eagle Warriors right now, which is quite cool actually. I wasn't expecting to see Eagle Warriors. But yeah, we could see Samurai from Badtrip. I think Samurai plus Arbalest could be a good unit choice. He's making Samurai, so maybe he's listening to what I'm saying, maybe he's not, I don't know. But if he does go Samurai, yeah, he's already got Squires. Squires, of course, do increase the Samurai movement speed, and Samurais are going to do so much damage to Eagle Warriors, it's great. I'm just wondering, has he got a university yet? Yes, he does. And he has... lots of eagles coming in, and Badtrip gonna have to defend pretty well here. He's got Liivet to help, but Liivet's not going to be here all game, as he will have to deal with SEBA as well. Sending food over, he's slinging him and everything. We're seeing samurais coming out as well, so I'm not surprised he's going for samurais here. He could add another castle on as well, which would be really good. And samurais, they do a lot of damage to Eagle Warriors, so totally worth going for it. The build time is incredibly quick as well, if you compare that to the Eagle Warriors, so totally worth it, I'd say. Ritesh has got the El Dorado upgrade, which does mean that his Eagle Warriors do have 100 HP, as has Liivet though, so fairly even terms for both those guys. More Samurai is going to come out, and I think Badtrip might even be going for the Elite Samurai once they go Imperial. Forging being researched, he's got the +2 armor defense even, and Ritesh has been forced away. Another castle going up on the front, so that makes 3 castles for him, and it could still be a nice idea to go for Arbalest as well though, because of course if Ritesh does decide to add crossbows, well, plumed archers back in, more to the point, at least he can kind of counter a little bit with some Arbalest. But at the moment he's just going to, it seems, all out into Samurai, Elite Samurai being researched, and this is kind of nice. We get to see Samurai in action. The unique technology Yasama, towers shoot extra arrows, which is kind of cool. Conscription being researched there as well, and oh my god, this is a big army from SEBA and Ritesh on the right. We see crossbows and slingers and kamayuks and more crossbows. And of course the slinger is going to be good against the Eagle Warriors and against the samurais here, so we'll see how it goes. They're going to have to deal with that pretty quickly though, because they don't want to let that go out unchecked, sort of out of hand. Sneaky attacks coming in from all sides. Another castle can be afforded for Badtrip. He's going to put one back in his base as well, because of course Ritesh can easily raid with those Eagle Warriors. Liivet kind of going a little bit 2v1 here. The slingers, I don't really know how much damage they're going to be doing, but we'll soon find out. I like the death animations on them. That's kind of cool. They just sort of like topple over and fall. Looks like Liivet's managing to overpower this. These Eagle Warriors fully upgraded, of course, which does make them very, very strong indeed. And he's certainly got a lot of them. With the 250 population limit, Liivet is able to spam the hell out of these and keep his economy strong at the same time as well. We see more coming in from Ritesh there, but the upgrades just simply aren't there. He's missing +3 attack, and we now see Elite Samurai for Badtrip. 12 +1 attack. He can still get the extra attack upgrades, of course. He's missing Iron Casting and Blast Furnace. Not sure what Ritesh was doing there with that trebuchet. Not really sure at all. Pardon me. The only problem for Badtrip here at the moment is the slowness of his samurai. They're not super slow, but they're certainly not as fast as the Eagle Warriors are, which does make them a little bit cumbersome. One thing to note though is that where are they? Incas, here they are. Their unique upgrade is Couriers, I think, yeah, Couriers, which does make their Kamayuks, Slingers and Eagles move faster, which does mean that they do have the fastest Eagle Warriors in the game. And more raiding coming in from Ritesh. As I said, the raiding can continue all game, so he's got to be very careful about that. Liivet coming in, going to go raid again on Ritesh over here. SEBA on this side with more Slingers and Kamayuks. Kamayuks in this situation, not the best unit choice. They're very cumbersome. They're very slow. They only work when they're massed up in large groups, and it's a good idea to go Kamayuk against cavalry, not really against Eagle Warriors. I think SEBA should probably go more into Eagle Warriors himself, or he could even go for more just all-out slingers. Really, they would be really good against everything that Badtrip and Liivet are actually fielding. Looks like Liivet's going to check if they're trading back here. It doesn't look like they are just yet, and they're considering doing it themselves. Outpost going up right there, so they can see any attacks that might come in. And it doesn't look like they are trading just yet, so that's kind of good news for them. They're going to get trade going pretty soon. Market going up at the back right there, and as you can see, these samurai cutting down the Eagle Warriors. Samurai are a very good unit against Eagle Warriors. Maybe we'll get to see them in action a little more as the game goes on. Not really creating that many samurai actually. I'm surprised. I thought he'd keep making a lot more than he is, but then again, they are fairly expensive. But they don't cost that much gold, I guess. Liivet sending more stone over to Badtrip. It's like, have all the stone. He's got so much resource, obviously. He can afford to sling him like crazy. Starting to take SEBA's gold, starting to take Ritesh's gold as well. And this game seems to be swinging quite heavily in favour of Badtrip and Liivet here. Liivet saving the day in the early game. Plumed archers from Ritesh here. They're not elite plumed archers though, and that is not really going to be that useful or effective at all. Doesn't look like Ritesh has got that much army. I'm not really sure where his army is. Trebuchet for Badtrip deploying onto this castle here. Nice stuff from him. A mixture of skirmishers and slingers from SEBA. I'm really not sure about the skirmishers in here. They're not going to do much against the Eagle Warriors at all. The slingers, on the other hand, going to be good, but still, he's going to need a lot more than that if he's going to launch a full-scale attack. Not looking so good at all. Ritesh getting a little bit 2v1'd here. The Samurai, of course, still doing a lot of damage to the Eagles. Ritesh going to try and flood them in that direction, but I don't know how effective they're going to be. Badtrip making more castles on the front. He's just going to keep making castles. Elite Samurai coming out left, right and centre, and I want to see him hit 250 population. We're starting to see a little bit of trade from Ritesh and SEBA now. Trade starting to go up for these guys as well. As you can see, the market's just going up right now. And oh, let's see how this goes. A lot of slingers in here. Well, not a lot, a few slingers. I can't see Liivet losing this battle though. The skirmishers are just too many, and the slingers are too few. SEBA really does need more. And there we go. Ritesh says GG, Badtrip says GG, Liivet says GG, and SEBA says GG as well. It is a GG. We got to see it go to post-imperial. I was a bit curious to know why Badtrip got Japanese. He should have got Incas, but he got Japanese anyway, so either way, it's alright. But Liivet played very well there. Saved Badtrip so much, slinged him as well, got him back into the game. SEBA should probably gone for a few more slingers. I don't think he had enough gold though, which is certainly not good. But slingers, I think, really going to be good against Eagle Warriors in this situation. Fortunately, we didn't get to see that full on, I guess. But yeah, good game. I enjoyed watching that. Badtrip played well towards the end, of course, with those samurai. Pretty damn good against Eagles, as I've said. But Liivet really did play well there. Really well. I don't know if that was his first Forgotten Empires game or what, but he certainly played well.